Yellow Techies, and welcome back to Queen's Wish 2. My name's Viola. If you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. Alright, so we are picking back up here. I need to get over into this area. And I don't remember if I've actually come up to the Icegate yet. But several groups of row hastily pack out their equipment and weapons and head into the fortress. Oh, lovely. Hello? You're at the eastern entrance to the Icegate. This is the end of the Hyalitha and the beginning of the Aram Peaks, the highest, coldest, most miserable reaches of the Rokaj. This is where row gather and rest before the climb up into the deadly peaks beyond. This fortress, waypoint is centuries old. Many waves of builders have come and gone. They left a confusing warren of crumbling halls, each built in its own style. You note that a lot of traffic has come through here recently. You see empty crates, abandoned wagons, tents hastily erected and abandoned, and tracks everywhere. Warriors of the Rokaj have been through here and in quantity. Perhaps you can at last find Raasa Suharum, leader of the Hyalitha, and perhaps he can make a little sense of what's been going on. That's if they don't decide to just take me out. Oh, a young woman of the Hyalitha, very heavily bundled up, approaches you. She is the only unarmed person you have seen here. She bows. Hello, envoy of Haven. I am Zena. I am here to direct you to the Raasa. He waits for you in the grand meeting hall. Who are you? I'm here to assist the Raasa. He left the masters to tend to the cities. I'm here to tend to his needs, while he tends to the needs of the Rokaj. I'd like to know more about Raasa Saram. Can't speak for him, except to say he is wise. People of the row respect him greatly. Why did Saram make it so hard to find him? He will have to tell you that himself. Who are all the warriors here? I believe they are gathering because they want to wage war against Haven. Really? I'm afraid so. Of course, they are doomed to failure, and many will die because of their foolishness. Raasa can tell you more. I need to see Raasa Saram. Of course, she points to the northwest. He's in the main meeting hall. I suggest not going past that hall. The upper Icegate is sealed shut and full of rebels. Okay. Okay. As you proceed through the Icegate, you see more signs of recent occupation. Pallets, cook fires, crude workshops. The warriors who were here have fled, and in a hurry. They left a lot of goods behind them. As you pass through the port, the few warriors that remain leave. They don't talk or meet your gaze. They just pick up their packs and head towards the west exit. A handful of row warriors have not fled the Icegate. Instead, they are protecting the goods in this corner of the fort. They look less like rebels and more like your standard greedy brigands. Their weapons are drawn and they show no fear. When you enter this hall, the reader says, "Stop here, Haven. We claim these halls in the salvage. If you keep going, you'll have to fight." Okay. No, thank you. I'm looking for the Raasa. That is all. Ah, here. This must be. At last you find the main meeting room of the Icegate. It is cold and humble, and just a ring of stools around a sputtering fire, yet you have learned the row tend to make their most important decisions in settings like these. Guards watch you closely as you enter, but they don't draw their weapons. This frees up your attention so that you can focus on the man by the fire. He is an old gray-haired man of the Hylitha, tested and forged by a long life in these icy hills. He rises and waves you forward. The envoy. The young, terribly persistent visitor from Haven. I am Raasa Saharam. Come in and sit. It appears that we must talk at last. Sit on an old, uncomfortable stool by the fire. Raasa Saharam calls for tea and bread to be brought. It is miserably cold, but you force yourself to not shiver. Some bit of innate Havenite in you prevents you from letting yourself look weak. The Raasa dips some stale bread into his tea and munches on it. There's a long silence as you listen to the wind outside. Finally, he speaks. So you did it. You came. Now we must deal with the consequences. First, formalities. I am Raasa Saharam of the Hylitha, and I speak from the deep truth of the row. I'm Princess Viola of Haven, here on a diplomatic mission to the Rakash. Yes, you have come. I made it clear that I did not want to be seen, and you still hunted me down. Why have you hidden from me? That will be clear soon enough. I had a good reason. Why are there so many warriors up here? They are rebels against Haven, hiding in the mountains. Soon, they will stop hiding. I will explain more in due time. They made it very difficult to find you. I had a good reason. Soon you will see the disaster we face. Begin, Princess of Haven. Do what you have come to do. I have been sent by the Queen to hear if you have any petitions. Raasa Saharam leans back in his throne and lets out a long sigh. I feared this. I knew my course would lead to this awkwardness. Yes, I do owe you a petition. However, I can't give it yet. You don't want to give a petition? I mean, I can't. Until we know how Haven will treat us, I don't know what you ask for. You must answer the petition of the Daga and the Kranaswoods. You must also choose the governors. When these decisions are delivered to your General Miranda, we will have the measure of your intention. Then, at last, I can say what I need. Until then, I can't speak with you. I apologize for being so. Good day. As you watch, shocked by the behavior of your vassal, he rises and walks away. Huh. Okay. I mean, I understand it. Okay. Well. Let's deliver Kranos Woods petition to General Miranda. And process. I have satisfied the demands of the Kranos Woods. Tell General Miranda the tale of your victory. She writes the account out with a quill pen, and as you sign it. A fascinating tale. Our sages will be studying it for quite a few years, I think. And yet, how much did Haven's neglect contribute to this problem happening in the first place? Anyway, this will be sent to the Queen, letting her know that this part of her request has been completed. Well done. You have explored the Kranos Woods and are evaluated Governor Yvette. Choose Governor Yvette. Chops down their precious forests. However, your family would strongly prefer that Yvette be kept in place. Wealth and stability. What do you know of her? Council Evelyn has offered to take Governor Yvette's place. I accept the offer. Wait, yeah. There's another potential governor there. Yes. I have heard about Yvette's disobedient council. If I might make an observation, his tattling to you is not the sort of behavior Haven encourages. Also, Governor Yvette no. I accept the offer. Kraniswoods will be glad that their hated governor is gone. Your family, well, it is your decision. Draws up the letter and has you sign it. This would be delivered by portal immediately. It is done. You're one step closer to the end of your journey here. They won't be happy. Let's see what they have to say. Here fills with angry mist. You hear in Sutter's voice, and he is furious. We only just heard you replace Governor Yvette for Evelyn, this powerless nobody. Yes, I made a decision about the Kraniswoods. Oh, yes, a terrible decision. Why didn't you talk to us? Listen to us. These mirrors are there for a reason. Our powerful family is angry with us. Everyone's already gossiping about the weakness of the Queen. We can't anger allies now. What is the problem? Weakness of the Queen? What do you mean? This is not the time to discuss that. You haven't shown that you're trustworthy enough to know more about that. Yvette was completely corrupt. Of course she was, and a fool as well. It is a problem, but a delicate one. It requires competent people to solve it. Don't repeat this error. Use the mirrors. Listen to General Miranda. She will signal if you're making a mistake. Can't you just execute Yvette's family if they're causing trouble? Sharon is a queen, not a god. Leaders of Haven have been assassinated before. If we act mad, she will be killed. And me and Delia and you, so don't be a fool. Are we done? I need to get back to work. Oh, yes, continue your blundering. Hear my warning, though. Continue on this path and you will be pulled out of the row and sent somewhere far worse. I can't. Not now. We will talk again. I must calm our mother. I've had a report. You entered the Hylitha city of Etzalam, where you finally were... I did meet with Raasa Sirham. What a relief. I knew you would corner your prey eventually. And what did he say? What was his petition? Some advanced, time-wasting nonsense, I'm sure. He didn't give his petition yet. It can't be right, can it? No, you're telling the truth. This is insulting. Insulting? Why? First, he wastes your time making you hunt him. Then they test you with all with that stupid wall. Now you give him your attention, the attention of the royalty of Haven, and he pulls you and puts you off? I'm enraged. Your mother and Delia will be too. The insolence of that backward creature. How do you think I should proceed? Maybe a waste of time, but we might learn something valuable from Raasa Sirham if you indulge him. My notes tell me there are other Raasas and governors that need to be dealt with. Do what you need to and report to General Miranda. Then confront Raasa Sirham. If he's still acting like a madman, you can leave then. Anything else? No, I need to report the news to my advisors. Also, when the Queen's able to hear it, I will tell her. Well done. We'll speak again soon. Any more? No? Good. We're on our way. Alright. Let me look here. Alright. Let's go to the sun. Trade toward the low dugout bed. Governor Aita is incompetent and needs to be replaced. I agree with you. I take a risk in saying it, but there it is. If Haven paid more attention and gave us braver rulers, you would not have problems you are having. You are to decide whether Ada stays in charge here, true? That's correct. But you have a problem. Oh yes, bypass the rules. Could making your governor cause problems? I believe those rules came in place because centuries ago some outsider governors caused trouble. Minor rebellions that Haven had to put down. I would not be a traitor, nor that foolish. You can be trusted? Wouldn't you say you can be trusted even if you can't? I've been educated and influenced by Haven. What can I say? Your stubborn honesty has infected me. I'll consider making a governor. Ready to hunt some brigands. Raiders. More the raiders than usual. What we need to do. Completely retaken. Important mystery we need to solve. I heard of someone called the Wolf. Yeah, that's very interesting. I'll learn what I can. Ed Brigand was commanding the corps with this. His writings make no sense to me, and I will send this trophy to the Erdigo and send word what we learned to Etsy. See here. We're still still working on this. Dodging scorpions and all that is. Someone at Icegate. No point in we know the man. Why was he pestering you? Because he thinks you're trying to kill him. Almost every row from time to time has a paranoid fancy being hunted by the guild nuns. Are you? Oh yes. There is a contract on his life. Why? Because his clan is of the upward Daga. He is throwing his money around to expand his holdings in the downward Daga. The row are very territorial. His death will be a message to others with ambitions of expansion. So this is a matter of land. Land is the best thing to kill for, yes. Surely you have observed that the Rokash has a shortage of valuable land. All are expected to show restraint when grabbing for more. Otherwise, the clan vendettas and bloodshed grow excessive. The Gelnas is a tool for keeping peace. You see, if you get involved, it will concern the row. What is your interest in Tsunami? What's the cost for him? Honestly, you've kind of lost interest. Inappropriate response. Never mind then. It will serve a valuable purpose in time. Still, I don't want to annoy Haven. If Tsunami draws from the door, I go cancel. Okay. Okay, so this leads us back into the underground in a different area. So I can go and tell him that if he withdraws from the lower, then he will be spared. Okay, so let's go to Icegate. Alright, was it Architect? Oh, guess it was here? No. Was it in the inn, maybe? 3-1 close. Into this. By the road leading into the city where criminals can be tied up, left to suffer for their crimes. The sun is hot and bowls of rotting fruit are helpfully provided to pelt the miscreants. One skinny, sunburned man watches as you pass. His arms are tied up over his head. Both his arms and chest bear multiple bruises. Please help poor Raymond, victim of injustice. Hello? Help me. Help me, please, noble visitor. Save me from the cruelty of these sandfolk. What are you doing here? You're sentenced to hang here out in the sun every day because of the cruelty of the folk here. Their hatred of outsiders. Cruelty at the Goggins. You're my sad tale. I'm a man of the Cronus, wandering from city to city to work small jobs and find my fortune. Yet the cruel upward Doggins, they fear and hate outsiders. They grabbed me and hung me up here as an example for other travelers. Just because you're from another province, I'm skeptical. Don't you know the Doggins are the greatest raiders? All other provinces fear them. There is much distrust between the land and the Marrakech. I am but an example. Oh, how I suffer. If only I could see the beautiful woods of my home before I die. How can I help? I was sentenced by Captain Sparl in the main hall. He gave me a fine for loitering. When I couldn't pay, he strung me up here. There any... I have the quest now. I'm not hyper inclined to believe him, but Let me find out the truth about this guy. I can find the captain. Okay, well, I guess these are fine. I don't remember why I had that key, but I got a key. Here. Ah. Centipede hunt. Captain. Okay, so I guess I have to give that guy a answer. Or see if I can't. And then we go back up and in. Spectorina, random stocks. Captain Sparrow's lip curls in disgust. You should not waste your time with one such as him. He is a thief. He stole meat and a piece of jewelry. We caught him as he ran for the gates. He is not being punished because you hate people from the Kronos. He is a rogue without honor. Of course he will tell you that the lie that suits his purpose. Being punished so severely, that is a serious crime, yes, and even more so in a harsh land like this one. We are always close to hunger. He is lucky we're allowing him to keep all of his body parts. Of course, he can be freed if someone pays his fine. 50 coins, but he would give up so much wealth to help such a creature avoid a needed lesson. I don't know how to help him. Let him take his punishment. He's a liar as well. Lovely. You're a thief. You'll pay for your crimes. Lies of justice to justify punishing an innocent man. Your mockery only compounds this injustice. Normally, I would not condone doing such thing, but he needed it. I don't remember where I met him. Samari. Guild Nest were sent to kill you because you're expanding into the southern Ladaga. You shocked? That's why I was marked for death? I had no idea that the downward Daggans would be so protective. I mean, I knew they wanted us out, but... So what will you do? I will withdraw from the lower Daga, effective immediately. I will call my workers home. It will be expensive, yet my life is worth more to me. Thank you. You did me a great kindness, and I will respond. He gives you a bar deep metal. But we'll also have some stone sent to your forts. Less than I might have since I have now lost my southern quarries. Still, should be worth your trouble. Now I must go. Begin rebuilding. Thank you again. Alright, that's him sorted. Alright. Desert scorpions. Blah. I hate scorpions. What are co-wolves doing out here? Maybe I should have caught them. Entering scorpion territory, you see tracks and nests of the creatures everywhere, punctuated by the occasional shut carapace. What you don't see are the actual scorpions. They're here somewhere. Okay, we're going to do a save. Your foot clicks around you, barely audible over the wind, turning back. Unsurprised to see scorpions. Yep. But if we come and we deal with the big ones... An enormous scorpion rises out of the sand, then another and another, gravel and debris sliding off their enormous carapaces as they rise to meet you. These things are a genuine menace, the sort of prey a true hunter the Rook has dreams of finding. Defeating them should win you some glory. Ah, bother. Alright. Oh, bother. Okay. First things first. And then... Because they're all aiming for him. My gosh, come on, stop it. Of course. Scorpions have been defeated. You leave their remains in the wind and sand. Hopefully nomads for decades will come to find the carapaces and wonder what amazing heroes achieved this victory. Now, unfortunately... Oh boy. I don't have my healer anymore. Oh boy. Oh, no. This is not good. No. Okay. Bother. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Where's the cube? Right there. I'm being pursued. I'm being pursued. Oh boy. Whew, there we go. Okay. That is going to be the end of this episode. So thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos. And remember to free the feral wildflower in you. Bye-bye.